The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Here's Watson. Being chased out left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With kickoff just moments away, let's send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. That is caught left side by Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. To the air yet again, Watson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With you for today's game is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at halftime.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now, let's not waste any time. Calling the action today, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon?
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Faking the give. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. To throw is Watson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On 1st down, it's Watson. Buying time to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now Mahomes. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Mahomes. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Back to throw, O'Connell. Steps away to his left. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. On the handoff, it's DiMercado. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Derrick Henry. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Jake Moody now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Mahomes going to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. 6-0 our score after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The give is to DeMercado. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Running, DeMercado. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Amari DeMercado, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
Got to do what you got to do, man. Got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah. Well.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm, and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Shifts past him at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it, trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And now they'll audible to something else. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell.
Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, O'Connell.
Forced out to his left. Escapes the defender. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there.
Touchdown! A great effort there.
as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to add on to their first half lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. They'll try to run with Murray. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Off the play fake. O'Connell
Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Henry running right. A strong running. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Here's DeMercado.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Amari DeMercado.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Well, big plays have been the story so far into this third quarter. They have really been running wild this whole ball game, and there's another example right there on the touchdown run.
And their execution has been exceptional, especially for a team that's played with great pace. They've controlled the tempo, played how they've wanted to, and they're having their way right now.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. They'll try to run with Murray. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
I'm going back to you. Check. Check. 15.
On the give, this is their fullback. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Coming to you. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. Nice swing. Whip. Rush the whip.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that?
There he goes, left side. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Mahomes now on first down.
Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. The Chiefs on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And this is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 24, check 24. Shoot. Hey, alert 3. Check it back.
On the ground, it's DiMercado.
Fights through, and now a crease. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The 71 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
2nd and 7.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Here's 2nd and 7. And O'Connell now to throw.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez. Watch safety creep. Watch it. Rim. Safety's creeping.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Now here's Mahomes. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. On the call today, two of the best in the business, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys at halftime.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A throw left side to start out. That's complete, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off of play action, it's Watson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that
today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Here's Brown throwing to start the drive. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Brown. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Now Brown. Off the bootleg, steps away, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. KJ Hamler, 60 yards. And the Broncos march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught. It's Flowers. Down to the 10. Touchdown Broncos. Zay Flowers, 75 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's throwing a couple. Off play action. Brown flushed out right. And got his man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Brown, flush to his right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Brown with his stick skills. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Out of the gun now on third down. Dancing to his left. Brown with his stick skills. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Looking to throw. Brown. Touchdown. Hunter Henry. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field.
Throwing to start the drive. Brown.
That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Algier now up the middle.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Back to throw. Brown being chased out left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
The CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know what?
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more.
Throwing to start the drive. Brown. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now the rookie's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Brown throwing to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Jennings. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Broncos are able to widen their lead.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Off the play fake. Brown. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
He's had such a sensational game throwing the football, all those touchdowns. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Throwing to start the drive. Brown buying time to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Brown with his stick skills. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and a yard.
Looking to throw. Brown steps away to his left. And he's got this down to the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year. 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the...
He's got a man. Complete.
And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this. The Broncos about set to go on offense.
Brown now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. Here's Brown on 1st and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Brown flush to his right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Out to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Operating from the gun. Brown escaping the pressure right. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Looked to me like the adopter of my kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll go with a keeper. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. And coming out now, the Broncos.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
They go play action here on first down. On the move to his left. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Brown on first down, eluding the pressure right.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Operating from the gun, Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Forced out to his left.
He's got this to Algier.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get...
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Brown throwing on first down.
He'll go up top here for Hamler.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's into the clear again.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
K.J. Hamler,
88 yards.
And the Broncos look poised to reach 17-0. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone.
today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Denver Broncos taking on the Tennessee Titans.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. Denver's offense now set to go. Back to throw. Brown dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting –
so now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Off the play fake. Brown. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Looking to throw. Brown. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Zay Flowers, 35 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And a nice job. Set to take over. The Broncos offense trots back out. Brown now on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. Oh, what a juke into space. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 44 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Brown. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are... Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10.
He completes it to Henry. And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Brown.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the bootleg. Brown rolling to his right. Brown with his stick skills. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Back to throw. Brown got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Brown. Throw left side complete. That's long. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting.
Touchdown, Broncos. Hunter Henry from 6 yards away.
And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field.
Throwing to start the drive. Brown flush to his right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Brown being chased out left. Brown with his stick skills. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Buying time to his left. Brown with and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 23-yard run.
And the Broncos are able to extend their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples. He got the job done on the ground on their previous drive with a touchdown run.
Here's Brown on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Brown with his stick skills. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now Brown throwing on 1st down.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Zay Flowers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Forced out to his left. Brown with his stick skills. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Off play action. Brown. That is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Brown off the play fake. And this is caught. Jennings down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Brown now. Off play action. This is Hamler on the crossing route. He's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Brown. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Off play action. Brown dancing to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here,
pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Patrick Queen able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Off the play fake. Brown. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percent. So the Broncos coming out now. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Brown escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Flowers. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Brown being chased out left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Back to throw. Brown. Open man Hamler. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's long. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Algier will try to pick it up. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Looking to throw. Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Back to throw. Brown eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Patrick Queen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Jennings. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. The Broncos going to continue on as we say so long, everybody, and thanks for watching.
today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
So here are the Broncos backed up to start their initial drive. Here's Brown to throw from his end zone. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Zay Flowers, 99 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again.
And got his man, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
K.J. Hamler,
38 yards.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdowns.
Off the bootleg, Brown.
He'll go up top here for Hamler.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now Brown on 1st and 10. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. Touchdown. A great effort there. 50 yards.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Broncos.
K.J. Hamler
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field.
Throwing to start the drive. Brown. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers.
He's to the 15.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Zay Flowers.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there. the play fake. He's got a man, complete. Still going inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos continue to... Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Throwing to start the drive. Brown. He lets it fly from... And got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. Looking to throw. Brown. Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. And Denver getting set to take the field. Brown now on 1st down. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Broncos. K.J. Hamler saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first. The Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach.
He had the interception on the previous drive that led to a touchdown in this game. Here's Brown. Off play action. Flush to his right. Looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose again. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Zay Flowers, 75 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Off-play action. Brown escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown. Zay Flowers, 75 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the A. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back. Now Brown off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on. The Broncos about set to go on offense. Really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Looking deep for Jennings. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Broncos. K.J. Hamler, 28 yards. And the Broncos are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th-quarter lead. Denver's offense now set to go. Brown throwing to start the drive. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. Touchdown! A great play there. 27 yards. And the Broncos have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Brown now. Off play action. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Off play action. Brown flushed out right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. Off the play fake. Brown forced out to his left. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run. Touchdown, Broncos. Hunter Henry from 10 yards out. And the Broncos have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. Here's Brown throwing on 1st down. Looking deep for Jennings. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Broncos add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Coming out now, the Broncos. Now Brown on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Broncos. A big play there. 75 yards.
And the Broncos just continue to roll. Denver's offense ready to go again.
On 1st down, Brown flush to his right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Off play action. Brown being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Back to throw. Brown buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this 2nd half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
Escaping the pressure right. Brown with his stick skills. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Looking to throw. Brown steps away to his left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.